Hello there again, this is Leonomon welcoming you back to the F-20 Tiger Shark Let's Play with Shin Kazama. One thing I noticed I haven't gone through yet is each pilot has a different ability. Shin Kazama's is that he takes the least of those little orange power-ups, and there are blue ones that give you 3 instead of 1, but I haven't seen any of those like while I'm recording. What am I trying to say? Sorry about this. Well, let's get started on the desert level. I'll probably remember what I'm trying to say. I don't know. But, yes, we're using the F-20 Tiger Shark. Here we can get all the weapons, which you can use all the weapons. It's not entirely necessary for this level, but, you know, it never hurts having more weapons. Phoenixes are really useful, and you'll see why in just a second. As you can see, our blaster is still level 3. I always like the sunset in this background, in this level, even though it's like just a Super Nintendo thing. But yeah, as you can see, the Phoenixes, they lock on to enemies on the screen and blow them up. I need to not do that again. Okay, there's a blue one. See, that'll give you 3 in the power-up thing, 3 extras. It's a multiplier. These helicopters are like those big planes on the last level. They take a few hits to shoot down. There's a smart bomb in that cave. I usually get it just to get rid of that one guy there. See, now that we've collected all the power, we've leveled up, so now we have a level 4 blaster, and you can see that it's bigger. And there, that right there is useful. I'm going to pause for a second. That, if you collect those stars, like the one right there, gives you $50,000. So if you're trying to save up for another plane, you want to get these. Excuse me, my phone is ringing. Okay. Nothing really notable. You want to make sure you get rid of those missile launchers because they shoot missiles that lock onto you and they can become a pain in the ass. Those missile trucks have the same thing, although they don't seem to shoot them at the same rate. Get another weapon power up from the orange. Yeah, the orange planes are usually the ones that give you those power ups. Alright, now for this, the Desert Terrier is what's coming up here. Basically, well, first, about where you'll want to come in where I am because as you can see, you can shoot this and that gives you extra weapons. Now, you want to take these little plane launchers out because they'll cause you trouble later if you don't. And then see, now that they're broken, basically this thing is pretty easy once you know how to beat it. You can take out all of these little missile launchers and pretty much cripple this thing. I might as well do that just to show you. Like, if you get low enough, the thing that keeps popping out can't hit you, and then if you take out these little missile launchers, which I was kind of hoping that wouldn't happen, but tell me. When you take enough damage, you'll start flashing continuously like I am, meaning if you take one more hit, you're dead. This can be glitched out sometimes, though, by if you bump into like the ground or something, which usually does damage. It won't kill you if you're flashing continuously. I'm just going to try to take this thing out now so I don't die and get embarrassed. But basically, once you ride on this line, as long as you don't get too close, that little anti-aircraft gun up there can't hit you, and those missiles just fly straight, so they're useless too. So, like I was saying before, if you just destroy that little missile box down there that I'm too afraid to do now, this thing's pretty much crippled and you can destroy it easily. And then you get the money and all that. So, yeah, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. I know I still sound a little shaky and like I'm trying to fill too much information into one space at once. But I'm hoping I get better and I can make videos that people enjoy. I've put a lot of work into this. So yeah, that was the desert level. See you next time.